I'd like to talk about a few things that you will need to go through this course, but more importantly, I'd like to talk about what to expect on your journey as an Amazon seller. Now, during this course, you'll be pointed to some valuable resources, and most of these resources are free. But right now, you will need these few things. You'll need a laptop or desktop computer. An internet connection goes without saying. It's handy to have a spreadsheet program such as Excel or Google Docs. Google Docs is free. There's also Apache OpenOffice, which is free. A notepad or text program, and at least 5 hours a week spare time, more if you have it. Okay, moving on to managing expectations. And I think it's really important to talk about this, especially if you've watched YouTube videos or anything like that, that make it sound as if selling on Amazon is a really easy thing. You're going to make a lot of money very, very quickly. That is highly unlikely, because selling on Amazon is a process. Saying that, there are some very powerful strategies that can help to speed that process up and to speed up your success and make things easier. You're going to learn those strategies as part of this course. However, it can take 2 to 3 months as a new seller to start generating regular sales. It doesn't always, and there have been students in this course who have done it a lot quicker. But in general, it does take that amount of time to start generating regular sales. New listings can take 3 to 4 months to get truly established and reach their full potential. And until a listing is established, the sales and the profits from that listing are going to fluctuate a lot. Sales do fluctuate anyway over the course of the year. It's a natural thing, whether that's online retail or offline retail, it's normal, but new listings will fluctuate more. A listing can get established a lot faster than that, but don't expect it. Expect a listing to take that amount of time to reach its full potential. The most work is definitely put in at the beginning, because once a listing is established, it only takes a very small amount of work and time to maintain it and keep it like that. You may think that a shortcut to success is starting out with multiple products and multiple listings, but usually this is a mistake. And most sellers who do it do regret it, and they wish they'd started out with one listing. Now, this course does teach you to begin with a single product and a single listing and build from there. There will be challenges, almost certainly there will be challenges. Everything worthwhile doing has challenges. There will probably be days where you feel like you're just getting nowhere. But providing that you are doing something every day towards your business, you are getting there, but it takes a little bit of time for the results to kick in. And although it can look like nothing is happening, providing that you are putting that effort in consistently, all of a sudden your listing can take off. And time again, I have seen a listing go from having just an average of 2 or 3 sales a day to as much as 10 to 20 sales a day in a very short time period. So going from very few sales to a really decent amount of sales very quickly. And 20 sales a day, it may not sound a lot, and in the big picture, it's not a lot, but it is enough to make you probably a full-time income based on the criteria in this course for choosing products to sell. Now, this would be the beginning, your first listing, getting some success, but you do need to start somewhere, and you need to start at the smallest level and slowly build up, because you can't jump in and make the big money before you've started out small and built your way up from there. I like to compare it to pushing a snowball up a hill. The snowball effect. It's a bit like pushing this really big heavy snowball up a steep hill. But once you get to the top and it starts to roll down the other side, it picks up speed and gets bigger and bigger and faster and faster. This is a very powerful effect that seems to apply well to Amazon listings, because it can be like you're working really hard and then all of a sudden it just takes off on its own and it gets faster and it gets bigger. So what would be that tipping point where you reach the top of the hill? It's not going to be the same for every type of product and every category on Amazon, but as a general rule of thumb, when you are generating between $10,000 and $20,000 per month in revenue, and assuming a 30% profit from that, that would mean that you are earning $3,000 to $6,000 per month in profit. And of course, those profit margins do vary, and there are a number of factors that come into play there, but there's nothing wrong with a profit as low as 15% as a new seller. And there are ways to increase that profit as time goes on. And for those of you who are wondering when we get paid, how often we get paid, Amazon pays us bi-weekly, and there is no holding period. For example, if you were due to be paid on the 15th of the month, you would be paid for the 2 weeks up until the 14th of the same month. Now, there is an exception to that. If you are a new seller and you suddenly start selling a lot and generating a lot of revenue as a brand new seller, Amazon is going to hold back a percentage of that revenue only for 7 days or so. And that is Amazon safeguarding themselves, because as a new seller, you don't have any history and they want to make sure that everything is okay before they release those funds to you. But as I say, it's only a hold for about 7 days. And it only happens if Amazon considers that you as a new seller are selling more than what they would expect you to be selling. Alright, so we have just covered the basic things that you will need to get started and to go through this course, and what to expect when you start your journey to becoming a profitable Amazon seller. Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson.